Welcome to another episode of the Honda CM450 Café Racer project. Today we're going to be rebuilding the forks from a 2001 YZF R6. We're going to be replacing all the seals, the dust cover, and the bushings. I'll show you guys how to make your own specialty tools so you don't have to buy the expensive ones, so you can do this job yourself at home, so stay tuned. So on top of the oil seal under the dust cover, there's a snap-on ring. If it sits outside and gets rained on, it starts to rust and it will fuse with like the aluminum inner tube. So that's what I'm dealing with here. I was eventually able to get the clip-on out by using a flathead screwdriver and prying it out piece by piece. So it turns out you need a special tool to get these modern sport bike forks apart. So mine happen to be YZF R6 forks. I'm gonna make my own special tool for this job. So all you're gonna need is a 3/4 inch metal tubing, and then you're just gonna drill a hole for a T-handle to have leverage to allow you to hold the damper rod down while loosening the bottom bolt. And that's it, that's all it takes. There it goes. So now that we've got everything disassembled and cleaned, we're going to assemble again with all the new parts. So we've got new bushings, new seals, new clip-ons, and new O-rings as well. So order of operations on the fork tube, it's going to be the fatter lower bushing that goes on first into the little indent. Then you have the smaller bushing and then the washer. Then you'll put it into the fork tube holder. So now that I've got the oil seal installed, we need to actually drive it into place. We're also going to do this job without a specialty tool. So if you just use electrical tape and wrap it around the fork, you can drive the seal down by slide hammering it using the electrical tape as a oil seal driver tool. Another method that can work is using your old oil seal to hammer in your new seal, but I do prefer the electrical tape method, but both methods do work. I might get some flack for this for not using specific fork oil, but I've known ATF fluid to work as fork oil. This is a perfectly fine method and oil to use if you don't want to spend the extra bucks on fork oil. that's gonna do it for this week's episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like the video, and subscribe. Stay tuned for next week's episode on this build. We're gonna keep just plugging away. If you want to support me and the channel, you can get yourself some merch. You can also become a channel member where you get exclusive perks. The high tier, you actually get free merch, so check that out if you're interested. If you missed any of my previous episodes on this build, I'll put them up on the screen as well as my last build. And then lastly, if I can build a bike, then so can you guys. Cheers.